Streaming makes 0 cents. A video by the Angry Asian. Let's see why he thinks streaming makes 0 cents. Cause I see, live entertainment. You could say it's something akin to a concert, depending on the creator you go to, or you watching your favorite creator. If they actually entertaining. I know it's some people who do like this style, like me reacting, and they don't actually say anything. They might just be eating while a video is playing, or they put a video on and they go to the bathroom and they do something else instead of like pausing. But yeah, I've seen some stuff, and then some of the, like, I don't know, Twitch be a little freaked out. I saw like the CEO of Twitch when he introduced stories. Just Google that, because I'm not gonna get too much into that. The video just started, but let's see what he got to say.
So full transparency, you guys, I've been putting off making this video for the longest time now because I didn't really want to sound like a mean person. And so I realized, why should I care how other people feel about what I say? I'm gonna just say it, and I'm bored. So yeah, I'm going to just be blunt about this when I say this. But if you watch live streams, I think you're a loser. Like, I'm sorry, but anytime I visualize somebody that watches live streams, I just picture a dude sitting down on their desk all day, watching another person do something for like 7 hours straight. Like, no offense, but what is the difference between you and the fat motherfuckers from Wally? Like,
All right, already off the bat, he talking crazy. Cause I will say I'm not sitting there for no 24-hour stream, no 7-hour stream. 7 hours is crazy. That's almost a full work day. I'm not tuning into that. No. Not for no full 7 hours. The max I think I've sat, like, cause I've had it on as like background noise while I'm at work or something like that. It's probably like an hour or two, just because it's just in the background, and I don't really need to be focused on something. But if they just they either yapping, or yeah, just if they yapping about something where I don't really need to be paying attention because there's no real focus. But if you are, I don't know how you sit there for 7-8 hours, bro, without, like, what is your profession? Because I do a lot of computer work, but so I could have stuff on in the background, but I know that's not everybody's reality. I know most people, they either have to do something physically, or they doing something in person with customer service. So I don't know how, unless it's just young kids or something like that, excuse me, that's spending all their time. And even then, you need to go outside and have real human interaction, not with just people in the chat. Because I've seen the chats. I've seen what people, like, how people talk in the chat, how people interact. These people that get deep into Discord servers and all of this stuff, and it never turns out good. I've seen the videos, but I've watched streams, so I'm not gonna sit up here and say like I haven't. I don't watch every single streamer. I'm not watching them every single day. Like, I just don't have time to. I'm too busy. But yeah, like, just because I wanted to stream. So also, I think at the time that I wanted to stream, like a year ago, when I was like, didn't really have a lot of subscribers or like followers on my other platforms, I was like, man, I probably shouldn't be putting my focus into streaming. I should probably just focus on like making better content and then transitioning into streaming. Like, just build a platform somewhere else first, because that's what they tell you to do in all the how-to videos. But I'm not sitting there with 1 or 2 viewers, bro. I'm sorry. I could have spent that time making a video or recording the content on one of the, on TikTok, Instagram, something else, YouTube here. Like, I could do probably something else other than just sitting there with maybe 10 viewers. I'm sorry. Most of it, some of it's entertainment, some of it was educational to try and figure out what these streamers are doing and how they get an audience to engage and how they keep an audience. Because I'm like, the shit is hard. So I'm like, I can't just pick up and just cut Twitch on. Like, no. But we only 40 seconds in. I'm yapping.
sorry if I'm being mean, but when you're sitting down on the desk, laid all the way back, eating popcorn off your belly button, watching Pokimane react to Jubilee videos all day, What else do you expect me to call you? Like, you're really trying to tell me that there are human beings, the same species as I am, that get back from an 8-hour shift working for Amazon and then spend the rest of their day spamming W's in Kai Cenat's chat and donating them their paycheck. Like, I'm sorry, but you're fucking pathetic. Like, this is why I always say that there are some people that just shouldn't have the privilege of spending money. Because, like, why are you a Pokimane tier 3 sub? My guy, you're
what's a tier 3 sub? If somebody in the comments that get to this point, what's a tier 3 sub, dog?
45. Like, there are some people out there that spend more money donating to millionaire streamers than on their own family. Like, there's just no way that you're a Homo sapien, man. You're either a troglodyte or a Neanderthal. You're either one, but I know for a fact you cannot be the same species as me. Like, I don't care if it's mean to say. I think it's an objective truth. And look, I'm not trying to shame you for your hobby. If you want to watch live streams, then
I can't even say it's a hobby. It's more so people's form of entertainment. But I would just say the extreme watchers, or the people who watch the hot tub streams and all that other stuff, or the people, y'all know who be on there. They trying to get you to the other platform. It's softcore. They get you to the other platform. They're not really there to be entertaining. Like, they'll have a lot of people. They'll have a lot of people in there. Cause I watch Daquan streams. Daquan Wilshire. If y'all don't know, he's going on there and called it out and pointed it out to me, and that's how I figured out like what they actually be doing. So it's a girl on there. Again, everybody go crazy in the comment section. Keeps the same amount of viewers, or it's the same people commenting over and over again, or they not. This is what it was. They was not donating anything. They just commenting. They either commenting or doing something else in the chat. None of them are donating. You wanna know why? Because they probably are young, or they don't have any money to it. It's just a form of, it's weird, man. I don't look it up. Don't fall down that rabbit hole.
Watch live streams. You get entertainment from that, then do whatever you want. But like, for me, I just have never been able to fully understand just the entire concept around streaming. Like, I've considered getting into streaming, but I just can't do it because it entirely goes against my morals. Because here's the thing, I would never watch a live stream for more than like 2 hours, so why would I want people to watch me do something for 4 hours? I just couldn't do it. Like, dog, why are you sitting here watching me play Papa's Freezeria for 3 hours? Go outside, go work out, do something, man. Like, the other thing about streaming is that I feel like it inherently relies on unemployed people. Like, I don't care what any of you guys say, the top 50 streamers in the world right now, at least half of all of their fan bases revolve entirely around unemployed people. Like, no offense, but I refuse to believe that there are people out there that have salaries, jobs, and a pension that sit down and watch Cinna react to Reddit posts. Like, no, those are all teenagers or people that live with their mom. Like, that's why I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I think when you get to that point, the age thing is that, but more so, like, if you ever been in a Twitch stream in the chat and the person is actually entertaining, they actually interact with their chat, it's like you watching this YouTube video of me right now and being able to chime in your 2 cents or interact with other people. It's like watching it with somebody else without actually having them in the room. Now, some of y'all might get it. Some of y'all might be like, what the hell is y'all? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I can just, why would I want to do that? But people get, you get that dopamine hit from being able to interact with your favorite creator if you donate directly to them, and they're like, oh yeah, shout out to you. You get acknowledged. It's that acknowledgement. Some people don't get that in real life, so they artificially get it from their favorite Twitch streamer.
I wouldn't feel okay with people wasting their time watching me. The other thing too is I hate donations. I hate people donating money to me so that I could survive. Does that not just sound like e-homelessness to you? Like, what's the difference between a streamer getting gifted $5 because they played their favorite game or something versus a homeless crackhead on the street getting donated $5 because they sang a really good song? Actually, there is one difference. By me giving money to the homeless dude, it's actually going to a good cause. That's the other thing that I hate about streaming.
You don't know that. Most of them just, they want the bread so they could, get their next fix. But the other thing I where I thought he was gonna go is say, all right, a street performer. If you want to compare it to anything, like I'll say TikTok before I get there. TikTok, it'd be some panhandling. Like you would think if you scroll on TikTok, you ever see a creator on there begging for galaxies. And I saw what a galaxy. I don't remember the finite amount, but I thought galaxies was worth like $100, $500, something like that. The way they go crazy for them, and then it was way less than that. I don't remember the exact number, but it's way less than that. That to me is like internet panhandling, or like when you remember all the people who was doing the AI trend where they like, y'all know, where they was acting like there was AI and whatever somebody would throw in the chat they would do. But anywho, I would say it's akin to like, again, somebody being on the street, replace the street with them being on the internet. They giving you entertainment. You feel so inclined to entertain and support them. You do that. Just like people got Patreon, people got merch, all that other stuff. They subscribe to them so they can get exclusive benefits. They can keep the VODs. They can watch them whenever they want to. Or if you miss something, you can watch the VODs if you did that. So I think some of the payoff is if the person is, I'm saying this is if somebody's actually entertaining and you enjoy their content. I'm not telling you to go on there and sit and watch. Who's the biggest culprit? XQC. While XQC sits there and watch, he was watching like an interrogation video or something like that. Said about 2 words. The whole reaction. And just sat in a chair, and I think he got like DoorDash or something. I'm not. If you donate to that, I can't help you. I can't defend you. I can't defend you if you donate to that. If you subscribe to that, I can't defend you if that's what you support. But if it's somebody that's actually entertaining, or if XQC is actually being entertaining at the time, and you donate to him or you subscribe to him, if you feel so inclined, hey, no judgment. If it's entertainment, if they ain't doing shit,
You guys, why do we voluntarily donate money to millionaires? Why are we donating money to Kai Cenat? You're pouring water into the ocean. Like, again, I'm not trying to tell you what to do with your money, but like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, supposedly we live in a society where we despise rich people. We need to eat the rich. The rich suck. Yet we donate to millionaires and rich people every day. Like, this is why the word parasocial was created, okay? Because parasocial is quite literally the best way to describe a lot of these people on the internet. There are some people out there that for real give these streamers money just so they can get recognized by them. Do you know how insane that is? That is diamond prestige level cock gobbling, bro. Like, you will never ever catch me doing some shit like that. I will never donate money to any other person except me or a charity. Like, I barely tip at restaurants. What makes you think I'm gonna give money to shit?
You donate to yourself, dog. Come on, man. This nigga's crazy, dog. But it's the dopamine hit, bro. It's the dopamine hit people get from watching streamers. That's all. You know, they go, user 626. Thank you. Oh my God, he just acknowledged me. Yeah, that's all it is. And then it's addicted. Get addicted to it. I think it's like slots or something like that. It gotta be akin to that.
Streamers. The thing that I don't get about streaming is the content side of it. How do people genuinely sit down and watch somebody do something for 6 hours? I don't know how you guys have the patience for that. Because, like, anytime I've actually watched a live stream, only like 1 hour of those 7 hours is the person actually doing anything meaningful. The other 6 hours, you might as well just be watching a wall of paint dry because they're literally doing nothing. Like, this is what streamers look like 90% of the time they're on stream. Yo, Big Willy Nilly, thanks for the $500. Like, what the fuck? This is entertaining for you guys? Ain't no fucking way. Like, you are basically taking time out of your day to watch unedited content. That is unskippable, by the way. Like, you can't even skip through that bitch. You gotta sit there and actively let it play through. And keep in mind, while this is all happening, you gotta watch 2 unskippable 30-second ads every 3 minutes. Like, y'all enjoy this shit? Like, I swear to God, we live in a simulation. Like, I genuinely feel like so many of you guys force yourself into liking watching streamers, man. Because there's no way you guys genuinely enjoy this stuff. Like, how is that not frustrating for you guys? Like, I could not imagine watching, like, a streamer do gameplay, and then this dude is pausing multiple times to talk to the chat. Like, bro, play the goddamn game. Like, I would get so pissed. So all these things just made me question and wonder, how is streaming bigger than YouTube right now? How are all the biggest influencers streamers? And so I finally sat down and realized why streaming is the next big thing. It's because more people are unemployed than usual. Like, we live in a time now where it is the best thing to be unemployed. Because, like, today, when you're unemployed, you can watch all these cool shows and anime shows, you can read manga, you can play video games, watch live streams, watch YouTube, scroll social media. You can do all this stuff, man. Back in, like, the 50s, if you didn't have a job, you die. It's like, what could you do when you're unemployed? Go to the bar? There's only so many times you could go to the bar, man. Like, that's why people back in the 50s had double lives. Because shit was so fucking boring back then, they just did whatever to make life interesting. Like, something that you guys gotta realize is that all these people that are watching a Pokemon stream now, if this was like the 1930s, they'd be like lined up in soup kitchens and shit. Like, they wouldn't be sitting down on a computer screen watching Pokemon shake her BBL, bro. Like, nobody is there to watch that shit. They need to make money to survive. There should be a streamer that helps their viewers find jobs. But honestly, I don't even think that would work. Because, like, honestly, why would you even want to be employed? Like, all the stuff you can do while being a bum is awesome. Like, there's somebody out there right now that genuinely believes that their purpose in life is to donate money to Ninja and subscribe to Sophie Rain's OnlyFans. Like, I feel so bad for that person's parents.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's somebody's life, and if this video somehow touches you, if you didn't find his, I'm not saying it's bad. You got to limit yourself to the amount of streams you watch, I should say, and how many you watching and what you subscribing to. Because it's a slippery slope, bro. You might not think it's you, but this is somebody's real life. And if that is you got to go outside, bro. You got to get off the, you know what I'm saying? You got to go to the gym. You got to find you a little friend group, join a running club, do something, join a CrossFit gym, do cycling, something with some type of social interaction that you could get from the same type of I keep saying dopamine hit. The same type of dopamine hit you get from donating to that streamer, you can get from being outside. And it is streamers, it is content creators that focus on self-improvement, that aren't crazy red pill dudes, and they ain't trying to sell you a course. They might try and sell you some coaching, but overall it's to improve yourself. So seek that and trying to weed yourself off of being in these live stream chats all day long, bro, because it's not healthy. It's not healthy. All jokes aside, got to do better.
And their ancestors, man. I know for a fact they're looking at this dude just in pure disappointment. Like, I know this is gonna sound harsh, you guys, but I don't care. If my son or daughter ever becomes like a tier 3 sub of any streamer, I'm disowning him. I don't get
Oh, you know what that made me think of, though? I asked him, I had to look up how much a Galaxy was. I had to look up how much a Galaxy was. It's $16. 16 US dollars. So next time you see your favorite creator on TikTok begging for a Galaxy, coercing his chat into a Galaxy, know that he doing all that and going crazy for $16.
give a fuck. He's getting cut off the family tree. And also, I failed as a father because, like, if I'm not doing my job as a father and making them have lives and hobbies and jobs and goals, They will not be sitting down watching fucking Kai Cenat. I will make sure that they have friends, they have hobbies, they have goals, they have jobs. I'm making sure that shit happens. Like, I'll be damned if my son ever watches a fucking Amaranth stream, bro. I'd rather die. Like, I am making sure my semen is not wasted, bro. I don't give a fuck. Like, dog,
This is wilding, bro. This is wilding, but it do start at home. Like, I'm gonna play the bad cop, good cop, bad cop. Yeah, it is the parents or lack of presence or enabling. Cause yeah, there was a story where this dude, like, he spent all his money. He spent all his money, I think, on a streamer or some type of. I think she was an adult streamer. If you catch my drift. Spent all his money, was addicted to, like, steady giving her money, throwing it away till he was out. Goes to rehab, gets out, steals his parents' money, and then, like, deletes his parents to get more money and then lied about it just so he could continue. Now you ain't never gonna donate no more money to her. But this is a cautionary tale about this slippery slope, man. You get addicted to steady throwing that bread. This what happens, or it can happen. You might not hurt nobody, but you can hurt yourself.
I've been sitting in this chair for like 15 minutes now, and I already feel like crap. How do people do this for 7 hours? Like, that's what I mean, guys. Like, these people that watch streamers got the Jabba the Hutt bill, just sinking into the chair and shit. And also, I don't care if I am insulting some of these streamers. Because in my opinion, streamers nowadays are like the most unpersonable people that I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, they are so fake, dude. It's so obvious, man. Like, I've started to realize anytime I've seen any of these streamers or any of these streamer clips, it's all business. There's no friendship in the streamer industry. They are all competing with each other and they all hate each other. Like, bro, I've looked at the top 10 streamers on Twitch. They all have the personality of a fucking Trojan condom. Like, they're fucking transparent and slimy as hell. Like, they're the type of content.
I was about to say, where is he getting this shit from? A condom, brother? Hey, he funny. This is like, I know him from TikTok. Like, I run into his videos pop up on my For You page. I didn't know he was on YouTube, but I came across this video, and his long form content translate back from TikTok, because he do these little rants on TikTok, bro. They just as funny. So this little extended cut, you doing your shit, man.
Creators that I personally despise the most. Like, to me, it's obvious that they're all about the money and the fame. They aren't there for the people. And like, the other thing about streaming too is that it's just not about the people that watch streamers are losers. Streamers are also losers too. Like, why do we have people dropping out of college to apply for Kai Cenat's Streamer University?
I am going to be dropping out of college live on stream in front of y'all to pursue my talents to be able to attempt to enroll into Kai Cenat Streamer.
He trolling, bro. You gotta be trolling. Like, I made a video reacting to Saya Speaks, and they was talking about people quitting their jobs, but I'm like, this event was for a weekend, and if I'm not mistaken, around the time it got out, the semester should have been over wherever you was going to college at school at. It was a weekend. Like, it was a weekend. Why are you doing that? And then, out of all the people I seen thriving off of Streamer University, this is the first time I'm seeing bro. Out of all the clips that came out, first time I'm seeing him. So, what was the purpose of that? And who is around him? I always gotta ask this question: who is around him that would allow him to make this decision? I get betting on yourself. I get going all in on plan A, but this is just irresponsible.
University. This is literally me in school. Like, this is no troll shit. Like, I'm withdrawn. Oh, hell yeah, I'm withdrawn. So here we are. Let me make sure I'm not leaking nothing again, bro.
Now, and I officially dropped out of Georgia State University. I have officially withdrawn.
So you're telling me you dropped out for 1 week of Kai Cenat school and you didn't wait to know it was guaranteed before you dropped out? Yeah, gang, that's literally what I did. It ain't a guarantee, it's a risk. And for that reason, I was willing to take that risk. Regardless if I get in or not, that's a part of the process. If anything, if I don't get in, it'll motivate me more.
Like you're fucking cooked. Like just...
What? What? Why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I don't understand. I don't understand. Like I don't understand. It's literally, I run into content creators. I run into content creators all the time that are either still in school or they got something going on for them other than content, because they like, yeah, this content thing, like, it helps, but it don't pay all my bills, so I gotta have this going on. Like that's the majority of, like, I would say, like, realistic creators. But you dropping out of, he was going to Georgia State, bro. Any school, it don't matter that it was Georgia State, but like, if you want to just drop out, do that on your own accord. Don't wrap this up in no streaming university thing. You didn't know you got in. Even if you did go in, I have to say this again. It was for a weekend. It was for a weekend, bro. This why they be talking. This why they be talking crazy about that. Like I'm for the youth and doing their own thing, and but this why millennials and the older heads be talking about you. They was right. It's that damn phone. They was right about that damn phone, cause it got to be frying something up here. It got to be frying something up here. Like he seemed like an intelligent brother. You got into college, so I know you got some type of sense, but there's a difference between a risk and, I would just say, a bad decision, and I'll deem that as a bad decision, bro. Absolutely not. Even athletes that go D1, they'll be like first team, all everything, all of this stuff. Go playing. Even some of them even get to the NFL and play a season, but they can't live off. It could be over. It could be over. Like you. And they still get degrees. Some of them even go back while they're in their pro, while they're in their pro career and all this other stuff, just so they can have a degree to fall back on, or just to have to complete it. Oh my God, yeah, cooked, brother. Golly.
Fire up those grills, my boy, because at this point you're about to be a D1 grill master for fucking Burger King. This cannot be the timeline that we are in, right? What the fuck is going on? Could you imagine being this bum-ass motherfucker's parents? They worked their ass off to send you to fucking college, and you decided to throw it all away so you could apply to be a streamer at Streamer University. You don't even know if you're getting accepted. You can just stay in college and still give the application. Why the fuck are we dropping out? You are fucked. Like, there's no better way to say it. F-U-C-K-E-D. Fucked. Like, you got bent over and fucked. That is what happened to you. I pray to God that it works out for him, because if it doesn't, I'm gonna see him on the streets on the highway, man. Like,
I'm right there with him. I'm in disbelief. Like, I can't fake this. I'm in disbelief. I hope he go back to school and change his mind. I hope so, or somebody get a hold of him and say, a counselor or something, and they go grab him. If you was home, you go grab him, and cause that ain't it, bro. That ain't it.
how is this not sad for you guys? There are people throwing away their higher education to be a fucking streamer. Like, don't get me wrong, pursue your dreams, but like, you can still pursue your dreams while having a degree. Like, here's something that I've started to realize is a really huge problem if your hobby is live streaming. It's almost impossible to moderate, because like, being able to moderately watch live streams is like, okay, I'm gonna watch this stream for like 1 or 2 hours. But like, when you think about it, why would you even do that? Like, okay, I'm gonna watch somebody do something, halfway and then just gonna leave. Like, what? Like, no, you're gonna want to watch the whole thing. You want to watch the whole stream, the whole gameplay. So, like, I can understand why people spend 8 hours sitting down on a chair watching somebody play RuneScape or something. Because it's like watching a YouTube video halfway and leaving. Like, why would you do that? You're just weird. And I don't think it takes a genius to tell you that sitting down for 8 hours straight is not healthy. Like, that self-control aspect is really hard to manage for somebody that genuinely finds relaxation from watching a Twitch stream. Like, who knows? Maybe I'm in the wrong. Maybe I'm just the crazy one yelling at the clouds, not knowing what I'm talking about. But look, that's my opinion. And if you don't agree with it, fuck you. I don't know, dude. But whether you're a YouTuber, a TikToker, a Twitch streamer, or, you know, someone that posts on Instagram, I can somewhat respect the craft because I know there's at least some inherent part of you that enjoys entertaining others, which I can respect. I may not be able to fully agree with some of these content creators from a viewer standpoint. I respect them from a content creator standpoint. Except, obviously, all the bad ones, like Jack Doherty and Neon and shit. I feel like I should have to say that, but it's implied. Anyways, guys, it's gonna wrap up this video. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord down below. We do a lot of fun stuff down there. And yeah, you guys can also follow me on Instagram at TheAngryAsian or on my Instagram also at TheAngryAsian.
All right, I'm glad. I'm surprised he got to get both of those names because I feel like that'll be a common name. But anywho, man, I think this a good video by him. If he got more videos, I'll probably react to a couple more. That was funny. I'm still in shock by the dude actually dropping out of school. But hey, without further ado, I'ma get us up out of wait. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos just like this. I'ma get us up out of here. Cool.